So you remember when I said that I was not quite ready for my 2-month HRT update? Well, it turns out I was actually overdue for my 2-month HRT update because calendars, how do they work? So I'm going to give you my 2-month HRT update. I do want to give you disclosure. I'm currently only on Spiro, testosterone blocker. I'm not currently taking estrogen or any of the other HRT things. I feel like that puts me in a bit of a unique situation where I can talk about what it's like to just have the T blockers and what sorts of changes does that have outside of a full HRT. What I'm going to be doing the next time I meet with my doctor once this quarantine is all done, or I have the opportunity to do a visit by telephone, which is the thing that they want to do. I haven't scheduled it yet. I really need to. I'm a slacker. Anyway, I'm going to go on full HRT. So my 3-month update will be everything. So what has it changed as far as my body is concerned? I have noticed a fair number of changes. There wasn't a whole lot the last time I met with you guys at the 1 month, but there are now, or at least more noticeable. My hair, to begin with, is considerably softer. It hangs and behaves in ways that it never has before. My hair is notoriously badly behaved. I always wanted my hair to kind of just hang a certain way, and kind of act a certain way. I realize now is I wanted girl's hair. And now I have girl's hair, and it's fantastic. As far as my body hair is concerned, my facial hair and my body hair grows considerably slower than it ever has. It also grows in a lot softer, so it's still pretty thick. I'll put my hand up. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, this is me shaving somewhat regularly. You can still see I have a lot of hair. But this is a beard trimmer. I'm not going razor close on my body because I will be completely covered in cuts, and I would rather just take a beard trimmer to it. You mostly can't see it on camera. Anyway, so that is a nice change. It used to be I would shave everything, and I would have a few days where it felt great, and then it would turn to like sandpaper, where it was constantly itchy. It was not itchy or scratchy, but it was constantly burning everything. I was getting just wicked irritation burns from where the hair was growing in, especially in like my elbows. Here was one of the biggest. I'd also get it all down my arm and my side from it, and my legs, and it was awful. And that would kick in after a few days. And once it grows out, it gets extremely itchy. It feels like my skin is constantly crawling. Like, I kind of understand what, say, heroin addicts that talk about, like, beetles crawling all over them. That's what it feels like, and it is nonstop, and it's terrible. I have taken to scratching my skin open so many times. So, shaving regularly, I would rather deal with the sandpaper and the few days of it feeling nice, followed by the sandpaper, than I would of it constantly itching and feeling like I'm covered in beetles. Now, however, that's not a problem. It takes a lot longer before it grows back. Like probably half or like 2 or 3 times longer I get before it starts to grow back, and it never is coarse enough to cause that skin irritation. I haven't had any of that, which is great because my skin was not a fan of it. So my skin is a lot softer and just smoother. My color is better. It's a bit more sensitive in some ways than it was before. I welt up a lot easier. I don't know if you can still see it. I scratched. Yeah, there it is. I had an itch earlier, and I gave myself a hell of a red mark. Just scratching like I normally would. So that is a little something to keep in mind with it. It takes to makeup a lot better. I still am not doing the red makeup in the beard area because it looked like I had been strangled. It was awful. I did such a bad job with it. But the foundation, and I'm not a makeup guru. There are plenty of trans makeup gurus on YouTube. They're the ones I talk to, or watched, whatever. Okay, so the other thing that I was super excited about that I've mentioned a few times is I have boobs now. It's amazing. I always wanted some, and they are tiny and just the best. I'm going to show you. Like, they're kind of hard to see in this shirt, actually. I thought this shirt would be okay for them. But they're like little double A's. Teeny, but they're adorable, and I love them. And I'm sure they will grow in more, especially once I start taking estrogen. My girlfriend mentioned a few weeks ago, she said, "Are you growing boobs?" And I was like, "No, just my shirts. I'm wearing different shirts now. I'm wearing women's shirts now, so it's just that." But no, I definitely have boobs. They're not big enough to have their own jiggle physics, but they're definitely breasts. Trust me, I am a breast connoisseur. They're definitely breasts. They are not pecs. And it's not like I'm weighty anywhere else and gruesome moobs. Is that what people call it? I don't know. They're definitely breasts. So this has led to, the HRT has led to a number of mood changes. Non-negative mood changes. I mean, I've had my ups and downs when it comes to being bipolar, and the quarantine thing. There's a whole video about that you guys can watch next week. But for the most part, I would have like major bipolar crashes like regularly, and they haven't gone away. Of course, I still have bipolar. It's still a problem, but it's not. I constantly want to kill myself, which is amazing. So it hasn't gotten rid of the dysphoria. I still have times when I'm like, I look like a fucking donkey, but I understand what's causing it now. So I don't know how much of that is the testosterone blocker or how much of that is just the lifestyle changes that I have made. The lifestyle changes are I'm dressing differently, not just wearing like frumpy clothes all the time, like frumpy t-shirts and baggy jeans. I'm wearing women's shirts. Every woman I know has been amazing, and everyone's given me tops. It's fantastic. We have so many cute shirts now. Most of them have stripes. I don't know what's up with women's fashion and stripes, but they're stripes. Yeah, so I think I talked in a previous video about my wardrobe changes and how that's made a huge difference. I've been shaving regularly because that is a major dysphoric trigger. I'm collecting money for a GoFundMe. I'll talk about that at the end of the video. So shaving regularly, doing my makeup. These things have all helped with the dysphoria, so my lifestyle choices have changed things dramatically. I changed my name, which I think I talked about in the last video. I've been presenting considerably more female. I've been working on my voice, but I'm not very good at it yet. I have noticed that by default, my voice, for anyone who's ever done singing or anything like that, you'll know about voice control, but my voice is, instead of resonating down here, it resonates up here, So that's a big difference. I haven't spent a lot of time trying to feminize my voice, but I will eventually, I'm sure. So overall, the HRT, or the testosterone blocker, has had a pretty dramatic positive impact on me, and I have no doubt that it will just become more dramatic once I start on a full HRT. And we will find out about that at the 3-month update. If you like what you see, the best way to help the channel grow is to just share the video, share the channel, share the GoFundMe. Just tell other people and they'll come in and they'll subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, you can do that. If you click the little thumbs up, I'm sounding like a YouTuber, a regular YouTuber now, and I don't want to. But anyway, that really helps. If you have the money, and only if you have the money, you can contribute to the GoFundMe. And when I reach $2,200, I'm going to get laser hair removal on my face, so I never have to shave again, and it will be amazing. So, GoFundMe link in the description. I will see you guys next week. That one's going to be a downer, so this one's positive. I'll see you guys next week.